Now Storm Tracker weather with East Idaho's chief meteorologist, Doug Iverson.
Tracking some rain and some snow. I showed you Georgetown Summit just a moment ago. Yeah, pretty crazy how we're seeing some light snow on this first official day of spring. A lot of this is worse than it really is, more bark than bites, but some of that is making the ground wet, and that will continue this evening, mainly in isolated areas for the Snake River Plain. As we zoom out, moisture continues to funnel in from Utah, and there's potential for more of that reaching into part of the Snake River Plain tomorrow. So we may not be entirely dry as we wrap up the work week. So it wouldn't be a bad idea just to have that umbrella on standby, right? Yeah, and there is a chance you may need it this evening. Isolated rain showers, of course, the operative word here, isolated. Most of us, just a lot of clouds this evening, and then we'll see those clouds kind of break apart, especially the farther north you go, Pocatello. Idaho Falls, 27 for low. Yeah, you'd expect a little colder there. Pocatello, because of the extra clouds, the moisture in the air, and probably a little bit of wind off and on, will stay above freezing. Partly cloudy for the Central Mountains, dry, low temperatures in a couple of spots in the teens, so we're getting down there. We have isolated snow showers for the upper highlands in western Wyoming, 13 in Yellowstone, 19 over in Island Park. And then looks like the rain and snow will be a little more than just isolated for the southeast corner. That's where most of the moisture's been falling over East Idaho. Hit and miss rain and snow showers specifically this evening, with low temperatures staying just above freezing in Malad City, about 10 degrees colder in Montpelier at 23. Now tomorrow there is a chance of rain later in the day. We may see a rain-snow mix for Bear Lake County again, especially around the Montpelier area. The day will probably start off dry, certainly on a cloudy side. When you walk outside, you'll go, ooh, it looks like it may end up raining. And there's a possibility it could rain and snow in the upper highlands, western Wyoming later in the day. So FYI, again, not an entirely dry end of the work week. And then for the Central Mountains, definitely dry tomorrow. 48 in Salmon, 46 in Chalice. For the Snake River Plain, at least the lower plain, there is a chance of some rain later in the day. I think for Idaho Falls, Rexburg, and St. Anthony should stay dry. Probably a little more sunshine than the rest of us. Your Southeast Idaho Chevy dealer 7-day forecast. I know I hate to do this, but we may be in one of those half and half weekends. Saturday could be the wetter half, but Sunday's still looking really good with a high of 60. And we may see more moisture next week. Idaho Falls 7-day forecast. We're dry tomorrow. Perhaps not so dry Saturday, but definitely dry on your Sunday, with temperatures topping out in the mid-50s. For the Teton area, we got a rain and snow mix, chance of that tomorrow. And then starting Saturday is a chance of snow clear through the weekend into next Wednesday, and finally some dry weather for sure next Thursday, next week. Central Mountains, we're dry through the weekend. Good news there, but perhaps a rain-snow mix Monday through Wednesday.